the panels that you put in were just done with that machine, the cutter down. Yeah. And then the steering machine, what did that do?
Gallon soil mixer. Start into production. If we can get around tomorrow morning, we're going to do a couple tests.
Oh, yeah. And that stabilizes, that's for a wall?
No, that's stabilizing the ceiling of the tunnel.
Oh, the ceiling of the
ceiling, yeah. Just so that, you know, it's caved in on top of it.
And then they'll fix that up with cement and
flag.
Yeah. That's very nice. And they're drilling what here, 80 feet? Is that what he said? 50 feet. Right, that's okay. And that's a 12-foot diameter shaft that they put reinforcing steel in that?
No steel.
No, steel.
Global fill. It's like a 3-tack.
So what do those big shafts do?
Well, we mix the panels, you know, but the panels only went, you know, we basically did a huge grid of panels. Made a big checkerboard. Okay. He's drilling out the insides of it.
Okay, and then what goes on the inside? Anything?
We'll just, global fill.
That's got a cement in it?
Yeah, 3-tack cement. And then the panels, you know, had cement in them. So, basically just one giant grout plug. 117 foot by...
So do they tunnel through that eventually, or go under that? Oh, they tunnel through that.
Tunnel through it. They need an insertable plug
to start the machine. And so what they're doing is they're solidifying all of this whole plug, and this is how you're doing it. Okay. So there's no structural concrete, it's just all a solid permeable mass that you start your tunnel machine with. And how big is that tunnel machine going to be? Do you know what the diameter of that wheel?
The diameter is 42 foot.
42 foot diameter. Wow.
It's like 460 feet long or something.
Wow.
Took 3 months.
And that's the French are going to do that. That's what they're doing. Alpha's just doing the drilling for them to get ready to put in. Right. Okay, very interesting. That's a big wheel. That's you know, I mean, that's a big cutter. You know, tunnel. We were involved with some of it in the Chicago area. The biggest wheel I saw up there was 32 feet, and I thought that was big. So that's pretty big. So. Very interesting. Yeah. We're digging by the weight 28,000 pounds. 28,000 pounds. Yeah. Pounds, he says the drilling bucket weighs empty. 12-foot diameter, looks like it's 4 foot tall, and I understand the Kelly bars are round, and the inner bar is 12-inch, and we'll see if we can get some data on the Kelly cable. Do you know the diameter of the cable that's hoisted that dude?
The Kelly line?
Yeah.
What it is? I know. It's metric.
Yeah. 42, inch and a half, inch and 3/4.
That's monster flying.
Did you get his voicemail?
Yeah.
His message?
No, go ahead. Oh no, yeah, I think I did, but yeah, leave one. Well, the Kelly bars weigh
49,000.
49,000 for the Kelly bars.
Yeah.
Then the tools, 28 empty.
Yeah.
And when it's full of dirt, you know, that's probably at least what, 20 or 30,000.
Yeah.
Everything was this is the only machine like this in the world.
There's, he's pulling right at about 50 tons when he's coming out
Yeah.
of the hole.
Is that what he's doing?
Yeah, he's got a 60-ton winch
I
on
was
it.
going to say the winch, from what I understand, is 60 ton, and he can tell what he's lifting. Is that
Yeah,
what
it comes up.
So he's pulling 50 ton. He's pulling 100,000 pounds down. Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. Now, and then that mechanism at the bottom of the bar, that must be a cushion. That kind of.
No, that's his locking mechanism for the door, and then it also slides and opens up while he's
On
digging.
the tool?
No. Right on the end of the Kelly bar, it looks like there's layers of.
Oh, those are springs.
Those are
Yeah.
springs. Yeah, that's what I would think. That should be a shock absorber because what happens is when the inner bar comes up, it then picks. He's not going deep enough right now, but when he would go deep, he would come up and he takes the shock load out of that Kelly.
Yeah,
right.
It doesn't go bang and shatter.
Right, yeah. But they tell me, yeah, right. Well, I don't know. I was looking for the diameter of the Kelly, and Charlie told me he thought it was 12 inches round, the inner bar. And I don't know what the wall thickness would be, but for this kind of torque, we need to be up in that range.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to need that out of the yard away.
Are you going to start the third?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I figured Eric and I were talking. I'll do 2.5 today, and I'll do 3 tomorrow. And then I'll do 2 on Wednesday. Oh, because it's going to be my squeeze. It's perfect.
Now they'll bore this shaft today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And that's all underwater, and just use a tremmy pipe to do that, or you pump it in?
No, yeah, we tremmy pipe.
Tremmy pipe, but you pump it.
Yeah.
So you have a long pipe goes to the bottom.
Yeah, it goes down to the bottom.
Do you use a rabbit or anything in that pipe?
Plate the bottom.
Oh, you plate the bottom and then blow that out, huh?
That's, I guess, it's Florida's rules.
Yeah.
We always put a rabbit in there,
Yeah.
like a Nerf ball.
Yeah.
And then it blows up to the top and you get it back.
Right.
No, they don't. They said they didn't want us to do that. They wanted us to put a steel plate and then duct tape it.
Okay.
It's retarded.
Well, I think that goes back to when they got permission to do wet shafts in Florida, and that was a procedure. But I'm like you, we ran the rabbit out the end, but this way it gives them a dry pipe.
Supposedly.
Okay. And then they just pump into it. And even with that amount of contamination in this,
It's nothing.
it's nothing.
Yeah.
No, I understand.
You're going to have shit on the side of your casing or your wall.
Right.
Or your hole. It's going to be more than what's in that tree pipe.
Now, how much do you raise that in the process of that 50 foot when you leave that pipe buried most of the way?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You force it all the way up.
Yeah.
Do you bring the concrete to ground level?
Yeah, it's what it does is that we go all the way to the bottom, touch bottom, then lift up so we can blow that cap off, and then he holds it there, and then he pushes it up until I'm about probably 20 to 25 feet down, and then he'll pull it up about 10 feet, and then pull it and pump the rest.
Pump the rest. And then that'll flow out here at ground level.
Yeah.
They don't care then because it's just a fill that they're putting in there.
Yeah, and I got this suction pump here. I pump the water off as much as I can, and then it gets too thick. I can't pump it, so then I just let it overflow, and then there's about a foot and a half in the hand.
That's an old trash pump, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Is that hydraulic or air?
Yeah.
Oh, that's hydraulic.
Oh, it rocks.
Everything. Oh, yeah, I know.
6-inch pump, you can throttle that. You can't hang on to the end of the hose.
Right. Now that's the power pack there?
Yeah. Well, I was taking a nice on him because I just got Jim came over and something wasn't pumping or he turned the pump up. So what does he do? He comes over and full throttle and whoa, like that. Daryl's I'm like, whoa! So Daryl's holding the end of it. Daryl, I think, could be able to hang on.
Very good. And that water's coming out of a main somewhere.
I got another pump in a maker tank.
Oh, you're bringing that out of a tank.
Yeah. was going to leave voicemail, but now it's talking.